CFA has got 3 levels and FRM will be having 2 levels. In the 3 levels of CFA, it is a 3-hour paper each. So a CFA level 1 would be a 9 to 12 and a 2 to 5 exam, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Per level, there are 2 papers of 3 hours each. In case of FRM, there are only 2 levels and they are of 4 hours each. So one exam, level 1 is 1 4-hour paper, level 2 is 1 4-hour paper, and CFA level 1 will be having 2 3-hour papers, level 2 will have 2 3-hour papers. When we are looking at level 1, you have 120 MCQs each in each of the 3 hours. Right, they are single questions, individual questions, 120 questions 9 to 12, 120 questions 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. In level 3, level 2, we have 60 questions in the first 9 to 12 and 60 questions 2 to 5. In level 3, we have the morning half 9 to 12 essay type and 2 to 5 is going to be MCQ based. When you're looking at FRM, you have 2 levels. First level is 100 MCQs in 4-hour paper and level 2 is also 80 MCQs in a 4-hour paper. Both the levels do not have any negative marking, but CFA would be having 3 options per question and MCQs, and FRM would be having 4 options, 4 MCQ options per question. So CFA, you can give your level 1 exams, you can take your level 1 exams in December and June, but level 2 and level 3 can take place, you can take the exams only in June. FRM on the other hand takes place on the 3rd Saturday of May and November, and both the levels take place in May and November each. You can also take both the levels together. FRM exams are 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock first level and 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock second level. If you do not clear the first level, you will not be evaluated on the second level. Looking at the cost of both the levels, CFA would be relatively more expensive in terms that it has 3 levels. It would be around $2,000 to $2,400. FRM is going to be around $1,100. If you are not able to clear one of the exams and you reappear for the exam fee is going to get added, which is somewhere around $650 for CFA, and I believe it's around $350 for FRM. But in general, when you're looking at the CFA and the FRM, so CFA has got about 10 subjects. We're looking at quants, we're looking at economics, we're looking at FRA, we're looking at portfolio, derivatives, economics I've written, so equity, fixed income, alternate investment, ethics, and corporate finance. So these are the 10 subjects which you would be looking at CFA. So CFA is basically a course on finance, a specialization in finance. Whereas in FRM, basically what happens is, in FRM L1, we will have subjects, one is on quants, one is foundation, one is financial markets, and one is valuation part. But in level 2, what happens in case of FRM, you have market risk, you have credit risk, you have investment risk, you have operational risk, you have current issues. So to summarize that, CFA would be a course specializing in finance and FRM would be a course specializing in finance and the risk management area. On an average, you would be needing approximately 200. Maybe in level 2 and level 3, you know, the number of hours goes down a little bit as compared to level 1, which is approximately 200 hours. So questions in the exam paper would be numerical as well as non-numerical, but even the non-numerical questions are going to be very, very conceptual. Now, when I compare CFA with respect to FRM, I would believe CFA would be relatively more difficult, but it would be a little wrong to say that way. CFA level 1 would be less difficult as compared to FRM level 1, and FRM level 2, I cannot compare with level 2 CFA and level 3 CFA because they're very different. Because FRM level 2 will have more subjective content, less numerical, and it's a little extensive content, and it's more around the banking area. With respect to pass rates, it's going to be somewhere around 38 to 45% with CFA. At high levels, the pass rate is high. Coming to the job profiles part. Now, when you're looking at the job profile, a CFA would be fitting in multiple roles, any role basically related to finance. When you're looking at FRM, I would say that it is going to be a little specific and it would not fit in every single role of finance. It would be more to do with banking sector, financial institution sector. Eligibility part would be that for a CFA, you would need to be either in your last year of graduation, final year of graduation, or you need to have a work experience of 4 years, or a combination of 4 years in terms of work ex plus studies together has to be 4 years. With respect to FRM, there is no as such eligibility criteria, so you can take up FRM as you please. So if you want to build a career in finance, you should take up CFA. If you want to build a career in finance as well as specialize in the risk management area, get in the banking, financial sector, energy sector, etc., you could be looking at the you should be looking at the FRM designation. That's more or less about it, I believe, and you'll find more answers in the introduction playlist. I just wanted to give you a summary kind of a thing because I get this question very often that, you know, whether to do a CFA or an FRM. right? I hope this helps. Thank you.